Where am I? You're in the worst part of the game. Congrats. Ah, welcome back, Zell. The dream world again? Uh-huh. How's Laguna doing? Don't know, I didn't see him. It's not like I know everything about Ward, but... Well, you know Laguna and company went to that Centra place and got into a real fix, right? After that, Ward's been all alone. He's working in some sort of prison-like place. And he's bored out of his mind. All he wants to do is be fighting alongside Laguna. Poor Ward. So, what is this we're experiencing? How the heck should I know? Welcome to the rest of this stream, yep. This place sucks. Imagine if, like, ever since Final Fantasy VII, Zack is just, like, in everyone's brain. Like, in every game. He's in, like, Squall's brain, and Zidaine's brain, and Titus's brain, and he's just kind of there, like, chatting. Like, hey. Yo, Waka! Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Appreciate it a lot, man. I like your name, too. Although, it's probably more like Waka instead of Waka, but either way, I like it. Thank you for paying it forward, man. Yeah, this part is just not good. Like, parts of it are okay, but the general consensus is that this part doesn't add anything to the story. The whole add to the story here is that they just get out of the prison. That's it. It doesn't add anything. When you do, like, for example, the prison in Final Fantasy VII, yes, the main goal of the prison is to get out, but what happens at the prison, Barrett's story gets explained, and he meets Dyne, and a very important part of his character changes, and all these things happen. Here, nothing happens. You just get out of the prison, and then the story continues. It's... no character development happens, no understanding of the world changes. You just get out. So it's pretty lame. You need to have something... they need to learn something here, like... while they're here, something needs to be revealed to them that changes the state of the story by the time we leave, but none of that happens. They just they just leave. And it's also really drawn out, and you have to do a lot of fights for like no reason. It's just bad. Also, Zell's like kicking Selphie in the stomach. Well, since we're prisoners, shouldn't we be trying to break out of here? I wonder what happened to Squall. Did they bring him here too? I love that Zell sits down to talk to everyone for some reason. Didn't you say that Ward was working in some sort of prison? Yeah, so? And wasn't he from Galbadia? Sure, he's a soldier there. Well, since we're prisoners, shouldn't we try to break out of here? No, let's just keep talking. That's fun. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be Ward in that dream world? Just now I was. Does this room look familiar? Of all the stupid question... Hey, whoa, wait a second. I know this place. Everyone, listen up. This is the prison that Ward works at. He's a janitor here. There's so many rooms just like this. It's gotta be here. There's a prison for political activists in Galbadia. This must be the place where Ward works. He just said that. Right here, where we are, I'm sure of it. Why? What is this conversation? Move on! It's no surprise we're in jail. We did attack the sorceress. We went up against the president. We'll all be sentenced to death. That president is no longer in charge. Now that Galbadia is in the hands of the sorceress, what's going to happen to us? Things don't look so good. What's going to happen to us? And where the hell is that guy Irvine? And where's Squall? Did the sorceress gulp? Where am I? You're dead. I challenged Dia. My wound. No wound? How? The Gabanian soldiers. We were surrounded. He was there, Cypher, leering down at me. Dang you, Cypher! I love how detailed these cutscenes are when they really don't need to be. That budget, though. Yeah, so I should mention, you know, I'm not going to go like super into it because we're not going to spoil the later part of the game yet. But there's a very popular fan theory that Squall dies and he's dead from here on out. So if you want to read the rest of the story as if Squall is dead, just to kind of see what they're talking about, you can. I don't know if I subscribe to that theory or not, but it's interesting. But yeah, the theory is that that icicle kills Squall, and then the rest of this is him being dead. So if you want to see the game through that lens, you can, starting now. What? What was that loud noise? I don't like him at all. Him? Who's him? It's the sound of your friend being tortured. What? What do you mean? Shut up. Don't screw around with me. You understand who's in charge here? I like that his name is Mean Guy. I'm asking you a question. The story does very much go off the rails after this, so... Stop! Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, you know, it does make sense if Squall's dead and this is all in his brain that Zell would get beat up. He's been dreaming of that since the start of the game. Man, if Zell would just get beat up, that'd be great. Hey man, is there a Renoa with you? You should have asked that before you beat him up. I'm Renoa. Oh, alright, then come over here. What are you doing here, Renoa, you jerk? Stop it already! Stop, I'll go. We just wanted to beat you up next. Renoa. I'll be fine. Let's go. Mean Guy is Zell final boss. Squall, you're pitiful. How did that even work? Take him away! The big Moombas. Do we ever get Moombas again? Is this the only Moomba? Are they in 9? I feel like Moombas are in 9. Maybe not. Oh yeah, Lulu gets a Moomba weapon. I remember that. Is that it though? I don't think they're in 9. I think I'm thinking they're in 9 because 9 has a lot of animal friends, but I don't think there's Moombas. 9 has like the most animal friends of the whole series. There's a lot of animal friends in 9. Are they going to be in the new Chocobo Racing remake? Get HD Moombas? I'm sure you can imagine what happens now. What do you want? Tell me what seed is. Adia demands to know. Seed? A code name for Blam's Garden's elite mercenary force, SEED, combat specialists. Why wouldn't I know? Don't you already know? I'm not a SEED. Don't see some kind of secret you're given when you become a SEED. There's nothing. Even if there were, you'd think I'd tell you? You're on my tough nut to crack list. Didn't think you'd talk that easily. Geez, I'm honored. So here's a little something for you. Arg! Dude, what is that guard even pressing? Just press nothing. They couldn't put a little, like, goofy TNT looking plunger. Even if you don't talk, others will. The instructor, the little messenger girl, or that chicken wuss, he wouldn't last 3 seconds. Tap square to resist. That they're all here? Oh, you bet. But since I like you so much, I thought you should go first. I was hoping you'd be there, Squall. So, how'd I look in my moment of triumph? My childhood dream fulfilled. I become the sorceress's knight. His romantic dream? But Cypher, now you're just a torturer. What did you say? Passed out cold, eh? This is the scene where you swear your undying hatred for me. The tale of the evil mercenary versus the sorceress's knight. The fun's just started, Squall. Don't disappoint me now. Hey, he didn't tell you to do that. How's it going, Mortar? We're doing great. Super excited for Hollow Month. We're going to be playing the Final Fantasy VII D-Make later. It's going to be a blast. My ears! It's no use. It's no use. There seems to be an anti-magic field here. Think of the bits advent. What was that noise? You again? Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Well now, Squall, I'll ask again. What is SEED, and why do they oppose the sorceress? SEED oppose the sorceress? Sir Cypher, the missiles targeted for the garden are ready to launch. Excellent. Bylam Garden is to be destroyed on charges of training seeds to oppose the sorceress. What? It's a pity, really. I grew up there, too. But orders are orders, and Adia wants it destroyed. No. After the garden's gone, the seed hunt will begin. I'll be Adia's bloodhound and hunt down every one of your kind. It'll be fun, Squall. Don't die on me yet. Continue with the interrogation. Yes, sir. Yes, do you, know anything? I don't understand the question. Don't mess with me. Adia says you know something. Now spit it out. Talk. What is SEED all about? SEED, aren't we mercenaries from Bylam Garden? Special forces? Yeah, so? I don't know anything. Why do you keep asking me? Just let me die. What's that? Flower. What did you say? The true goal of SEED, to spread seeds all over the world. fill the world with flowers. Yeah, right. It's the truth. Seeing flowers takes away people's will to fight. What then? Seed wants to bring love and peace to the world? Ah ha ha, don't make me laugh. You can't fool me. We steal the will to fight, then we invade. What? Hey! Watch him. I mean, he's not going anywhere. You need to lie better. What now? Yo, Advent, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate it, man. And Saku, thank you for the 11 months, dude. Welcome back. One more month to your full year. We can't just sit here. We have to think of a way to escape. Anyone got a plan? Well, we can't rely on magic here, so we have to go with weapons. We have to somehow get them back. Weapons? My weapons are these fists of mine. I can do some serious damage without weapons. It's up to me, baby. Let me go. I'll go get the weapons back. Oh yeah, you worked here as ward, so you know the place. Not really, all Ward did was mop the floors. Just leave it to me. You two lie down there. Zell, I hope this works. Guard, we need some help. Open the door. What's the problem? The women are unconscious. I think a snake bit them. What? Zell needs to learn to lie better too. Also, I don't understand this. If this were how it was going to happen, then he could just done this before. Well, I'm off. Like, what? Like, before they all come in with guns, but then now he gets the idea to break out, which, good idea, dude. And then it's just the one guy without a gun, of course. Quite suspicious. Alright, man, this part sucks. If we go all the way down, there's like some stuff to get, but I don't even remember if any of it's worth it. There was something we had to go down there when we were doing like the quote-unquote 100% playthrough. I think it was a card. Because when we did our Let's Break playthrough, we collected all the cards. There was something else down there, though. Oh, I think it was a book. Yeah. Whatever, I guess we'll go down. You alright there? Sound like you're throwing up. Why wasn't the other guard wearing that? Is anyone junctioned? Yeah. Do you have Ifrit? No. Whatever. It doesn't much matter. How is running an option? It's a prison. Dude, that's the 500 IQ play. You get into a fight and run, and then you escape the prison. You know how sometimes in Final Fantasy VII, when you're like a field has walls, and then when you run away, it looks like your characters ran through the wall just because of the way the field is? That's exactly what Zell's plan is. He's gonna get into a fight, and then run through the wall, and then he'll just be out of the prison. Also, wasn't there supposed to be an anti-magic field? Because, you know, that doesn't seem to be doing anything. No, it's there, it just doesn't work. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, we turned on the anti-magic field. Got it. How would it only be in the cell? Do they have like a separate anti-magic field for every cell? Yo, Magi! Thank you so much for the Wolfpack raid. You came at a perfect time. The best part of the game. You know. The prison. Can I get some hype in the chat for Final Fantasy... For Final Fantasy VIII Prison? You actually are coming in at a very exciting time, though. Today is October 1st, so we're starting our Hollow Month, our biggest event of the year. You can type !! Hollow Month for more info on it. But we're doing all sorts of awesome Halloween-themed games and doing a lot of giveaways as well. And also, later today, we're going to be playing the Final Fantasy VII D-Make. It's like the remake, but better. So that's going to be really exciting. I'll talk more about that when we get there. But basically, it's an unlicensed game released in China in 2005. And for the NES. It's wild. It's a real thing. It's not like one person made it in their backyard. Like, it's a real thing that was released in China and sold, like, on store shelves. It's pretty wild. Oh, I actually don't know if it was store shelves or, like, you know, store shelves. There was some guy named Store that sold it. That's about it. I don't think you were finding it at GameStop, put it that way. Hey, quick question. Why didn't you just do that to the guards when they came in the first time? Just punch the ground and the whole earth opens up and just swallows them. Why couldn't he just punch the door open? If he has that kind of power. Zach told him not to. Fair, fair. Don't heal Squall. Actually, maybe you should heal Squall because he's like dying right now. Squall is strapped up to the wall, being brutally murdered, but then Zell just opens up his menu and heals him from a distance. I'd strap Squall to the wall too. I think you're on the wrong website. You typed in twitch.tv. I need the I need that that Pepe emote where he's like pointing. Like you wanted that one. Speaking of the wall, I got a brand new thing on the wall. Did you guys see that? This is Darth sent it, well, bought it for me basically. He didn't send it to me, I bought it, but he sent the money for it. It's a new Yuna thing. It kind of fits Hollow Month a bit because it's a bit spooky. But thanks, Darth, for that. It's amazing. It looks amazing. Yeah, it's a disc plate. The Tifa, the Yuna, and the Sephiroth hiding behind Boney here are all disc plates. I can't move Boney. He's very... I don't want to move him. He's got a lot of meat on his bones. He's not easy to move. Sorry to hear that, Jolly. Yeah, seasonal work is going to start affecting some people here soon. It's starting to get to the colder months. My dad works a seasonal job as well, and it's always more difficult in the winter months, so I feel it. This is so fun. I love the prison. You leaving, Bayako? See you later, man. Have a good weekend. Oh wait, that's Mark. That's Mark Fu that's leaving. See you, Mark Fu. I realized after I said that you were saying bye to him. Have a good weekend, Mark. Thanks for being here. There's seasonal work, and then there's just jobs that suck in certain seasons. Just remember, somewhere out there thinks that this is the best part of the game. Are you sure? Like, I know there's a lot of people on this planet, and you can pretty much say that everyone has some kind of opinion. You can come up with the most ridiculous opinion ever, and someone on the planet has it. But I'm not 100% sure that anyone like on the planet thinks this is the best part of Final Fantasy VIII. I might have to argue that point. Might actually be false. Yeah, this is the only part that the remaster is better because you get the ×3. Let's make the Final Fantasy VII stairs into a full level. And give it encounters. With only one character. I don't know, but I think they needed to make the head on this thing a bit bigger. It's got a pretty small head. Need to enlarge that a bit. How's this thing not falling forward from the size of its head? I don't even want to do dual. Its death animation is pretty great, though. There are no physics in this prison. Just stairs. Ding, ding. Really? None of these doors open, huh? I could have swore they did. But, you know, if you're playing this casually, this is exactly what you would do. You would just try every door and none of them would work. There are a surprising amount of different enemies in this area. Ow. You know what? Go big or go home. I don't feel like playing. Play the game for me, so I can drink my coffee. Pow. Not gonna lie to you, I did not think this fight would be that close. That dude had like 1500 health for some reason. It was supposed to be a joke. By the end of it, I was scared. I feel like a YouTube prank channel. It's supposed to be a joke, but now I'm afraid. Last save 3 hours ago. Last save 7 floors ago, so yeah. Basically 7 hours. 3 hours. Well, that was fun. Oh my god, I forgot about this. You can't go... Good lord. This is so much fun. Who designs a prison like this? Oh man, I forgot about Pseudo Wudo. He's a great point. Yeah, I got paid, even though I'm in prison, and there's no way I could possibly get that money. It's so I can get more experience? Great, so the enemies will be more difficult. I talked last week about how like the scaling. Someone was saying in the comments that like the scaling is nice because you can do side quests without breaking the game, and I kind of like agreed with that, but then also argued that side questing in this game is super OP anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Another problem with the fact that they're scaling is that XP just doesn't feel good to get. Like I don't feel like, oh, I'm getting really strong, or you know, oh, I can grind this area and get more powerful, because like the scaling just kind of makes XP stupid. It doesn't feel rewarding to get XP because the enemies are kind of technically getting XP too. I think I said this during my during one of the playthroughs, maybe the 7 playthrough. But a very important thing about RPGs is that they have to feel rewarding. You have to feel like you're getting stronger, because being an RPG, you're taking away a lot of what makes video games fun, in that, like, when you play like a platformer, you get more skilled at it as you play it. You take a lot of that away in a turn-based RPG, so you need to replace that with something else. So it's very important that in RPGs you feel like you're getting stronger, because you're not getting better at jumping or learning the mechanics of the controller mechanics of the game as much. You kind of are. You can probably get through the menus a bit faster sometimes, but for the most part, you know, you need to get that feeling of getting better at the game in some way other than being able to jump over holes or whatever, because it's not a platformer. How's it going, Hass? How's it going, Joe? Good to see you, man. How you doing? Without the internet, it was tough. Dude, just being a kid, it was tough. Nowadays, the junction system feels so, like, intuitive. I mean, there's still a bit of counterintuitive to it, but, like, for the most part, I understand it and can use it. But as a kid, I had no idea what I was doing. I think a lot of us underestimate how stupid we were as kids. I always thought that, like, I was always really good at the materia system, and that's why I liked Final Fantasy VII, because I understood the materia system and could do crazy combos and stuff. No, I was an idiot. I look at my old saves and I'm like, what the heck was I doing with the materia? Like, did I even know how it worked? Did I even understand how materia worked when I was a kid? Because I don't think I did. Oh, perfect. Perfect duel, let's go. Yeah, I feel like I definitely grasped the concept, but I had no... I didn't know what I was doing. For one thing, I thought enemy skill was trash, so that just goes to show you how bad that goes to show you how bad I was at the game. Granted, you do need to know where the enemy skills are and stuff, but like, I'm pretty sure I found Big Guard as a kid and still thought the materia was trash. And I don't know how that's possible. I was like, why would I use Big Guard? I can just put on All and Wall. Like, okay. Okay, child me. How is that better? That's more materia and more MP. And less you can do with it. I think to me as a kid, if I used a materia for a majority of the game, it was good. You know what I mean? Like, I had barrier materia for longer, so it was better. I had used it and seen it work, and it was good. Enemy skill was untested, you know? So to me, it was just like, oh, well, barrier I've been using all game, and it's been great, so why would I replace it? Yo, Brendan, thank you so much for the 6 months, man. Enjoy the Buster Sword badge. It's very fitting. You have the yellow name and the yellow badge. Now you have to stop subbing so you never lose that badge. Put your credit card away. You must keep the combo. All done. I cut my credit card in half. So way ahead of you. FFVIII, thank you so much for the gifted sub, man. So why are the weapons just sitting on the ground? Look at this, seed weapons. Is this what they call a gunblade? Check these out. A whip, nunchucks. Nunchaku. You, an escapee? Yo, I'm here to reclaim these. Because for some reason you just put them on the ground and we're playing with them. Literally one floor away from where I broke out. Hey, here's a question. Why aren't you using the gunblade you just found? Come on, Death. You have to have the training. Oh, speaking of the gunblade, interesting question in the chat, or in the comments. Last week, we were talking about blind and how it doesn't work on Squall because he hits all the time anyways. And someone had commented and said they thought that potentially Squall can't get crits, or Squall can't do the trigger pull if he's blind. So I looked it up because I was curious, and I believe the way it works is if Squall is blind, he can't get crits, but you can still do the trigger pull. The trigger pull is a 50% increase in damage, but I don't think it counts as a crit. Someone that knows more can probably say it better. I don't know if the trigger pull is an auto crit, or if it's just a 50% increase and then you can also crit on top of that. But I do know that if Squall is blind, he can't crit. That's what the wiki said. So I'm kind of curious to know, like, can you still get that 50% increase? Or is that 50% increase a crit? Kind of reminds me of like Omni Slash, because like in Final Fantasy VII, Omni Slash auto crits. That's the way it works. Every hit in Omni Slash is a crit, but you can also double crit, which is really weird. But if you roll a crit, you get a crit on top of the crit. It's weird. Because, and I always wondered that because I had read that Omni Slash auto crits, but then anyone that's ever done Omni Slash knows that, like, you could see a 5,000, 5,000, and then suddenly see a 9,000. So, like, it is critting, but how does it work if they're all crits? Well, that's how it works. It's a double crit. You get an auto crit on every hit, and then if you roll a crit, you get an extra boost in damage. See, we're getting two different answers, so I don't know which one's correct. Zuloff says that the R1 is a crit. Wutai Ninja says that the 50% increase isn't a crit, and you can still get it when you're blind. So I'm not sure which. I don't know if that trigger pull counts as a crit or not. Piece of cake, baby! Nice laugh. Yeah, basically. It's like a fake crit. You get a fake auto crit on Omni Slash, and then there's still a real crit roll. How's it going, Tapasta Man? Just wanted to pop in and say thanks for all the great Final Fantasy VII YouTube content over the years. Had to get to work, unfortunately, but we'll hopefully catch a stream soon. Really enjoyed Final Fantasy VII in-depth playthrough. Right now, weird to see all this live. I'm brand new to Twitch. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope to see you again soon, but I really do appreciate you stopping by. It's just really thoughtful when people do that. Like, I understand there's a YouTube crowd and a Twitch crowd, and not everyone on YouTube likes Twitch, and that's totally fine. But it just makes it even more, thoughtful to me when people take the time to make a Twitch account and say hi, even though they don't normally watch Twitch. So I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. It's very nice of you to take the time to make an account and come say hi. Fran, thank you so much for the 2 months. And Maverick, thank you for the gifted sub to Tapasta. There you go. Now you're part of the crew. Yo, sorry to keep you waiting. Zell, the weapons. Voila. Woohoo, alright. Time to go kick some butt and also Mario Mushroom. Okay, what? Best part of the game. Oh, those sound effects. So we watching like a 80s action movie with Jackie Chan? That would be 80s, but I'm watching Hidden Dragon or something. Is this a cell with the uncooperative prisoners? Yes, this is it. Please give them something to really complain about. Should we be picking on prisoners so soon after getting transferred here? Just be quiet and let me handle this. These are the prisoners. Lieutenant Biggs, Private Wedge. Biggs and Wedge. Ah! So we meet again. Now we'll teach you the lesson we should have taught you earlier. I know it might seem cowardly to fight unarmed prisoners, but I hope you appreciate our position. Hey, it's a dog-eat-dog. They're fully armed, sir. What? How? Heck with it. Let's go, Wedge. I love that whenever someone recognizes someone else, they just yell. For some reason, that's the way. I was demoted because of you. I'm only a lieutenant now. I'll get my revenge. And of course, I never got a chance to equip Selphie or Quistis. Why have this fight when I don't even get a chance to do the thing? What do you mean I had a chance? I did not. Well, I mean, technically I could have in the menu, but since they joined the party, I didn't. You had your chance and you blew it! Sucks too, because I wanted to get more Ronald. Oh my god, they have... Oh, their stuff is so good! Dang it. I canceled the menu? Wait, what? There was a menu? I was talking about stupid stuff. I was distracted. My limit. I'm an idiot. That's another inside joke that no one understands. Ronald Regen. See, I'd love to explain all the inside jokes to like new viewers, but I feel like it's funnier if you go back and watch and get the true origin story, you know? If I explain Craig and Ronald Regen and TBN, then it won't be as funny if you ever go back and watch those playthroughs. Ronald Reagan. I mean, it's not from a playthrough, so you might never see it, but then again, it is the most viewed video on my channel, so. Yo, how's it going? The Real Undubbed. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for being here. They have Ronald Reagan. Mavic, thank you for the gifted sub to Real Undubbed. Now you're part of the crew, man. Welcome. Dude, every time you bring up that crash thing, it makes me laugh. It's so funny. Do you have slow? God, I can't even defend. Did I tell that story? Did I tell that story on Fantathon? Or was that on a day that wasn't a Fantathon day? I don't remember. I think it was a Fantathon day. I have to bring up the comment because it's funnier. It's funnier if I actually read the comment. I can't do the comment justice, it was too funny. God, and Zell has like terrible magic too. Imagine if Selfie had a GF, she'd be grabbing like 900 regen. How did I never notice that Biggs shoots out of his wrists like friggin' Spider-Man? Yeah, very... You have to read the comment, but basically someone left like this hilarious troll comment about how the figurine I had behind me was a terrible representation of Red 13. Some kind of strange, stupid human version of Red 13 wearing jeans. And I should be ashamed of myself. And it was the frickin' Crash Bandicoot stand-up I had. And it took me a moment to realize what he was talking about. I, like, lost it when I realized. I thought it was a real, like, angry person at first. Alright. This guy has so much good stuff, but... we've been in this prison long enough already. Not much health. I need to get Quistis her new limits too. I have at least one, I think, to give her. This just goes to show you how stupid limits are in this game. I'm not even junctioned, and I can still get, like, infinite limits with Selfie and probably do a bajillion damage. She won't do as much magic damage, because she's not junctioned, but still gonna probably do plenty. So I'm not promising that we're doing all optional content for every game, but we are doing any, like, interesting optional content. Like, bosses and stuff we will do. So yes, we'll be doing Omega Weapon. Is the answer to that question. We did all the super bosses in all the games so far. We even did, what's his name in Final Fantasy VII? Chaos. No. Not Chaos, Warmech. I think the only super boss we didn't do was the Final Fantasy III super boss, because he is a complete waste of time. The freaking 1 in 64 chance nonsense boss. Well, there was the other one that we couldn't do because we couldn't do Mognet. And then there was like the super rare encounter that is stupid to get. I don't even remember if that was 3 or maybe that was 4. We're just getting started. You sure about that? I tried to do the local Wi-Fi and I couldn't even get that to work. Game's bad and should feel bad. I don't know why they'd make it so you have to do that. How's it going, ABL? How's it going, Violet? Oh, you found the clip? Nice. What's below Lieutenant? I love that that's his dying breath. What's below Lieutenant? How's it going, Mantic? I've not tried the new Origin demo, but we did watch the trailer. I can't imagine the demo will be that crazy different, but we'll probably try it sometime. Not today, though, because we're doing the demake today. Maybe next week we'll give it a shot. Or I'll play it over the weekend and let you guys know what I thought. To be honest, not a huge amount of people that I talked to were super excited about the game. People that like Neo are interested in it, but I don't think it's something that, like, oh my god, we gotta play this and everyone's gotta watch and we gotta make a big deal out of it. Like, it's kind of... looks like it's gonna be pretty good, but it's also one of those games that some people aren't even gonna touch because they're not really fans of that type of game, so...